I live or am I not live? Too live or not too live? That is the question. What is an eggward statue? That is the real question. Once I figure that out, I will actually have one of my goals figured out. So, who on cobblestone? Stone to stone communication, baby. Stone to stone. Time to get some wood. And more pickaxes, I guess. Make more pickaxes. If we make more pickaxes, we can actually it'll really spruce up the place, honestly. Help spruce up the place. We've got our wood. That's cool. Ooh, sand. Now I know where to get my sand from. Ultimate technique. Swimming backwards into a wall. Oh, got there. More comfortable now. I can make sugar for you for. This is so cool. Wow. Oh shit. Check it out. I am not quit for this. But damn, that's nice. Where are the coordinates? I'll take a screenshot. Boom. Now I know the coordinates. Let's go. I can start completing one of my goals. Let's go. Come with me, morons. Never trust a guy just because he has some food you like. Trust me. Don't get into suspicious guys' van. Especially if he drops his yellow flowers. Okay. Oh shit. Come on. Get over here. Come on. We're almost home. Do not worry about what's in my first slot. It's definitely not one of your dead kin. The other idiot go? Where is he? Wow. He walked away with my yellow dye. I hate that guy. Then again, I did hit him, so fair enough. Get over here. Boom. And now that's how you do it. I didn't. My mic wasn't on. Disappointed. But let's go. I got a bow and arrow. Look at this. This is glorious. This is shit. The sheer pressure from this. Make our roofs high and go to the nether. That's what we're gonna do. Hello. Today we're going to the nether to fly away, make our dreams come true. That's what we're gonna do. Whoa, let's go, John. Whoever's in charge had to move my mic till somebody came. I just ignored them. Do-be-dee-do-ba-dee-da. Voice crack. Upside down stare. Nice. Upright. How much diorite is there? I never ran into this much diorite before this update. Why is there so much freaking diorite? This is stupid. Who needs this much diorite? Birds, probably. They need to make their poop. Don't know if you caught that. I'm gonna look up a video on how to find iron in the new update. Because, quite frankly, I forgot. Right? So, I got a I got a beehive. That is what I call God is on my side. God is on my side. That is what happened. I refuse to think otherwise. Okay, I really suck at this. Just to mention. We're going to Y level 15. That is our goal. More copper. Let's go. This is exactly what I fucking wanted. I love me some copper. Look at that. Copper. I hate copper. Leave me alone, copper. Give me iron. Okay. Still gonna mine you because, free resources, but just know I hate you. Let's go. Iron. Iron. I need you. Only 7 iron from all of that. That is disappointing. Really disappointing. And this is why I need to get looting fast. I will be going for a while. Global actually grew up, and we're doing fine. Gotta go to sleep, because sleep deprivation is real, kids. Very real. I got way too ballsies there. This is why I'm not a pro player. And thus, I am bad at Minecraft. Okay, so apparently this is the most efficient layer to, mine iron at. So I'm gonna mine it here for, like a while. And then, hopefully get some. Okay, so my iron pickaxe broke. That sucks. And well, yeah. So I'm gonna try and get some grass down here. So I can finally touch grass. Alright, so I'm gonna have to, just place stairs along here. The movement is just faster. I need to move faster. So I kind of wonder. Why? Just like, why? Why? Why what? Why anything? Why am I questioning why? Why? Why do so many sentences start with why? Probably because it's a good sentence opener, but just why? You ever think why something is the way it is? You ever question just why something is or has to be that way? What if things were different? What if I wasn't asking this question? What if I grew up in a different neighborhood with different parents? What if I made one little choice differently? What if you made a different choice? What if you never decided to click on this video or live stream or however you're viewing it? What if you didn't even exist? How would that affect the world around you? If I didn't exist, it'd probably have a decent enough effect where, hey, all of a sudden I'm not in these certain people's lives, but it's not going to be a major difference. You ever think about how insignificant we are as a whole? Most people's lives never amount to much, but we can trot on happily not knowing that. What if your entire life was worth $5? Then what? How would you do? What would you do? What if your entire life was worth $1 million? And that is any and everything you have accomplished or will accomplish. How would that change your view on life? What if you knew? What if you could see exactly how much money a person's life would amount to? Then what? What would you do? Would you treat that said person differently just because of the value of their life? would you suddenly think that hot girl you saw at the, or who was your barista or whatever they're called, would you treat her differently? Would you treat your parents differently, all knowing entirely just because of how much their life is valued? Huh. How would knowing the value of someone's life change our view and perception of that given person? How would it change us as a society? Would it change us much? Probably not. Given racism and stuff. Different. What I imagine is, if that were to happen, sections of the world would just be blocked off, left for people whose lives will actually be amounted to something. She, what if it also changed based entirely off of your actions? Because, there are things that are unpredictable, and your life amounted to it based on how you're currently going. I think that would actually be a much better system. And in fact, that system would completely change how the world is. Because imagine this. Now you have kids who are... Now you have parents who are actually putting effort into their kids, because guess what? Now it can actually increase their own value. Although the system may still be corrupt, at least it's corrupt in a way that actually benefits the wider world. If we knew exactly how much our lives would be valued at, it could change us as a person. It could make us wish to amount to more. It makes you wonder how just one little thing could change. What if you walk slightly slower on a particular day? Like, not even by much, only a step slower. How would that have changed your life? What if you were only a second late to, say, your job interview or to being born? I'll tell you something. If the circumstances around my birth were changed, such as I was born in a house, I would be dead right now. Because I was born with a cord around my neck. Although I came into the world halfway dead. You know what? My life would be very cyclical if I ended up dying due to a cord being wrapped around my neck. I already decided no matter how bad it gets, I would never commit suicide, so that's off the table. But someone killing me is not. That's the thing. Life is a weird little thing, honestly. We all decided to value it based on a system of belief that every life is valuable when, if you really think about it, some lives are more valuable than others. We don't ever want to acknowledge that because it would likely break a lot of our ways of thinking. Genuinely, because there are some people who will, without a shadow of a doubt, just straight up amount Ooh, that's nice. Will just straight up amount to more. Likely due to the circumstances around their birth. Their birthrights. You you could be sitting in the same room as the next millionaire. You, you could genuinely just like straight up know somebody who's just like eventually going to be the second richest person in the world. You could literally, you could genuinely be sitting, you could genuinely have been sitting behind someone who will change the world beyond what we currently see it as. There's a number of things that there are a ton of unknowns. And if you really think about it, most of these things, if they were known, would likely shrink our little minds. In fact, if you ever think about it, it's like the world could entirely be changed just by the action of one person. I mean, just look at someone like Hitler, or for a less extreme example, world leaders. It's just in fact, you don't even have to go to world leaders. You can straight up look at somebody like Elon Musk. Just by tweeting out something, he completely changes the stock. He can completely change the stock market on a whim just by tweeting out just by tweeting something out. Our lives would likely be so very different. To a point where we wouldn't even consider them alike in any sort of way, other than the fact that, humans okay, so I'm almost there. Let me swim. Oh god, no. Dang it, died. Come on, spread. Oh wait. Cool, I can seal that off when I want. But yeah, our lives are quite fragile for just how bold we are. We can, in fact, in a single person's lifetime, they could practically change everyone's view on reality. In a single person's, we're fairly impressive but still, we fear things such as bees. This is how we know we're alive. This is how we know we are, in fact, who we are. We know who we are because of the fact that we can feel all these pains and emotions. So pretty much what I'm saying is that we're quite impressive, honestly. Well, I'm gonna go retrieve my stuff, and that's what I'm gonna do. But honestly, I do genuinely think we should hold ourselves to higher standards for what we can do. Because in order to make yourself better, you can't be holding yourself to the same standard. You have to hold yourself to a new standard, a greater standard. Because if you don't do that, you're gonna be like, oh, look at that lazy sack of meat known as myself. And you're just sitting there thinking, oh well. This is as I was yesterday. But what if we held ourselves to like a higher standard? Like, not even like for some people. Just think about this. Your effect on the people's lives around you, you will never know. Which is why you always gotta. You will never know. The only way you will know is if you could either A, attend your own funeral, or B, get them to actually tell you. And both of those things are honestly very difficult. Goal to do, but it is just kind of how we are. If we were like telepathic or something, then honestly, a lot of our conflicts would not even exist. To be honest with you, if we do become a spacefaring species, war will still go with us. Why? Because it's kind of human nature. Love it. Not because we love it, or not because we like it. Just one of those things. In fact, now that I think about it, some people have lived and died without ever knowing what a war is. Or was. They likely never knew that. In fact, some people in this world will never know their true effect on the world. Why? Because the full scope of our effect only comes in after we die. Not any time before. It's only after we die that our true worth can actually, our true effect can actually be seen. And who knows, it may not even be right after you die. It could be years after you die in some cases. You just never know. Which is why I honestly think we should all just be holding ourselves up to a higher standard, not like a standard that's like, at least I'm better than so and so or such and such. But no, like, at least just think one of one of the fears of some people is like, one of my fears is just straight up being forgotten. Because imagine this. You spent, he goes, I may just be a teenager, but being forgotten would which is honestly why I think teenagers, me and other teenagers kind of act the way we do. We, especially in this new age where everything just rushes past you instantly. Where if you miss a week, you've kind of missed everything. It's because we're scared of being forgotten. If we're forgotten, then we weren't. worth anything. If we are forgotten, we brought no. If we're forgotten, which we don't want to be, all of a sudden we're not important. And we all like to think we're important, when at the end of the day, most of us don't even matter. That's like a morbid way of thinking. A very morbid way of thinking, but it's real. It's reality. Huh. So, life, it's full of its ups and downs, crossroads, happinesses, and joys. But at the end of the day, life will do what life does. So, next time that person cuts you off at the road, punch him in the dick, or anywhere else. Honestly, just be kind to your fellow man. Because if you aren't kind to your fellow man, who else are you going to be kind to when the world ends? Who? Because who knows? The world might end today, tomorrow, but in the next minute, we don't know when the world's going to end. So might as well be nice to everybody. But the thing is, you don't know when your world's gonna end. We don't know when any world's gonna end. And that's the fun of it. We can honestly, we can pretty much change anything about our lives. As long as we A, have the resources to do, the ability to do so, and B, we have the willingness to do so. So pretty much anything and most things in your life are under your control, whether you know it or not. Also, pretty much all you need to do is have the knowledge. Just educate yourself. Educate yourself on ways you can make your living environment better for yourself. Because pretty much pretty much if there's a product, pretty much the saying of um pretty much the saying of one man's junk is another man's treasure. It is very true. Why? Because there's always someone out there willing to buy something. No matter how stupid, gross, or disgusting it may seem, there's always someone willing to buy it. You just need to find that someone. And if that group of someones is big enough, you got yourself a product. What a product, you can suddenly you can pretty much sell what a product you can sell. You can pretty, and if you can get these people to be loyal to you, you can pretty much do anything. You can do a lot. You can do like a whole lot. I died again. I hate this. Finally, got some redstone. I can use this to, make the sheep farms, which is actually very important. Because making a rainbow sheep farm is very important. Yeah, I'm pretty sure once I leave, it's gonna actually tell me how far I've gotten, but whatever. I shall spare that one. I realized my mistake. What a pain. I have been streaming for an hour and like 23 minutes, almost an hour and 30. Wow, that has been a while. Huh. Neat. I'm gonna collect this what bit of iron over here, and then after that I shall smelt this. All right, now 32. One. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I forgot to rest. 단국은 나대요 시아요니 저거의 수녀 시우와 미아라스 저거의 나부어요 시아수유래 저거의 수녀 시우와 후난다 do 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 do. 아유 가베드 언니 가베드 모는 왔다 이시도 거주시나 부대 니나 부도 에디 아제이니 난거 그나데요시야요니 I thought it was 대대적 와라했으뇨 와타시티 알았수 저거에 나부어야 시야수레 저거에 순요 시와후나나. I think I have a great singing voice. My singing voice is great. Or so I think. Because I'm gonna join back into the school choir. Yeah, I said back. Therefore, you can imagine I was already in it before. Now the bees will sleep. Those sleepy ass motherfuckers. They shall sleep. Alright, so once the grass actually gets down here, these sheep are self-sustaining. And well, I'm gonna be a happy boy. A very happy boy. I do not remember everything I'm supposed to do, but I remember enough of it. So I guess that's good enough. Yeah, it's on. So, yeah. I'm gonna pretty much be doing good. So, where the fuck are my shears? Oh, there they are. I am blind. Very blind. I should probably go sleep. But nah. It's only 10:28. That is my school bedtime. Oh God, you scared me. John and Elton John. Thank you for scaring the ever-living, can't say that word, out of me. But yes, now I have candles. So I can go do 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 do. I can go like that, have it look Real structure. Enosh. And you know, I get no girls. I get no bitches. That is a true statement about myself. I get no bitches. I am lonely. No girlfriend. As you can imagine. Because I am on Reddit. Why did I ever sign up for that? I would have a girlfriend if it weren't for Reddit. Alright, so. The bees' names are John and John John, after my favorite hero, John. Most people probably won't get the reference, but you know, for those that do, why? Why would you know that? You're probably like old. Likely older than me, so why do you get this reference? Why must you be in your mid-40s? Why must you also be very close to being a dad, or already a dad? You old 40-year-old motherfucker. Why? Why? Oh no. That was my fault. Yeah, grass, get over here. With your lazy butt. This is annoying. I lost my wallet in Osaka. Where was it? I left my wallet in El Chicago. I left my wallet in El Chicago. Or something like that. I forgot. But yeah, that it's a very neat song, honestly. About a guy losing his wallet. We need more songs about dudes losing their wallets and random cities or countries and places I never even heard of. You know? Because it can make those places famous, I guess? I don't know. I never even heard. You know what? I'm gonna make an entire album. A very long album. That grows. Right? And I just ask people for names of places. I'm gonna talk about losing my wallet there. Or just various things there. You know? lost my what? I lost. I lost my life in Germany. I lost my life in Germany. Or, like, I lost my balloon in Germany. Like something like, I lost my Poland in Germany. I lost my Poland in Germany. Something like that. Okay, my phone's at 5%. I guess I'll leave it here. Whilst leaving some things, to smelt. I'm gonna go check on some stuff. And that is where we're gonna end it. So what we got done is we've gotten a mining area ready. We gotten the sheep ready and primed. We've gotten to sleep. Yeah, that's pretty neat. And next live stream, if we can get up in the next 5 hours, we are definitely going to finish this. We're gonna definitely finish at least one other task. We'll at least get started on one of them fully. So, why did I have to kill like 3 winners? That is difficult. That is very difficult. But I can cheat it somehow. I'm pretty sure. Now I know where to mine. I can pretty much should do the sheep farm design, probably modify it, and it's going to be very nice. This entire thing is going to be lovely.